So I want to talk a little bit about my impressions of what's happened with being a BIPOC woman in today's day and age. So some of you know that I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, and the main festival in Toronto is Caribana. And I wanted to share with you a little bit of a story that I often would have to deal with every year. So I would be a part of the Caribana Parade, and at the time, that Caribana, obviously, is the biggest cultural Caribbean festival in Toronto. Each year at Caribana, there unfortunately would be reports in the media about shootings at Caribana. And I distinctly remember, you know, talking to colleagues at a hospital that I worked with, jokingly and in jest, but really it makes me think about the comments a little bit more now about jokingly. And I can say that I didn't think of it as a microaggression at the time because the colleagues that were saying that with to me really did not have malintent, but they would say, just be careful because you may get shot at Caribana. Now I kind of look at it in context to kind of what we need to do around education, around comments like that. Um, the intention of my colleagues was never in any way to make me feel less than, and they knew how much I enjoyed my culture. But in talking about authenticity and being real, I was bringing a part of me to work, and everyone was aware about it. And they would love my headpieces because I'd bring them in for some of my colleagues. But still, recognizing that at a systemic level, that those things that were put in the media really took away from the fact that when I worked with the Metro Toronto Police back in 1990, there was a gun call reported every 6 minutes. But unfortunately, at that time, um, each year that Caribana came around, there was be illicit problems that would be reported. However, the media would put it another shooting at Caribana, which took away from what Caribana is about. Caribana comes from, the abolition of slavery, which started in a beautiful festival with creativity out of adversity. And that took away from people of my heritage that really were trying to show the beauty that could come out of adversity. So I just want to share that with you, and in hopes that we keep that in mind when we are thinking of diverse people that we're around and people that are diverse in the workplace. People want to bring their authentic self to work. So try to think about how is it that I could accommodate that in any way? This is Roxanne Durhodge of the Authentic Connection Movement. Take care and have a fantastic weekend.